Question number 9. Explain excretory function of nephron, or how urine formation occur in nephron. Answer: excretory function of nephron, urine formation. Excretory function of function of nephron, urine formation. Urine formation. Excretory function of excretory function of nephron, urine formation. Functional unit. Nephron is the functional unit of the kidney which filters the blood, remove wastes in the form of urine. Process of urine formation. In nephron, urine formation occurs. Urine formation involves three processes such as: number 1, ultrafiltration, pressure filtration. Small diameter. The diameter of apparent arteriole is half as compared to the apparent arterioles. Filtration pressure. Due to less or smaller diameter, the capillaries upper resistance for the flow of blood. This resistance causes high blood pressure in glomerulus. Filtration called filtration pressure. Blood filtration. Blood filtration. The glomerulus walls are porous, and the fraction of the blood pressure reaching here provides the filtration pressure. Therefore, the blood passing through the glomerulus is filtered about 20% into Bowman's capsule and produce about 125 ml of filtrate per minute, or 180 liters per day. 180 liters per day, 125 ml per minute. Glomerulus filtrate. The filtrate which is formed during ultrafiltration is called glomerulus filtrate or pressure filtrate. This filtrate was passed from endothelium or this filtrate first was from endothelium of glomerulus capillaries, then from basement membrane of capillaries, and finally from endothelium of Bowman's capsule into lumen of Bowman's capsule. Composition of filtrate. Glomerulus filtrate contains water, glucose, salt, drugs, hormones, vitamins, urea, uric acid, and other nitrogenous wastes. Number 2, selective reabsorption. Average reabsorption. Water when glomerulus filtrate passes along the nephron. The useful substances for the body are reabsorbed. Because the reabsorption is a very selective process, absorb about 125 ml of glomerulus filtrate is produced per minute, in which 124 ml is reabsorbed on average. Reabsorption in proximal convoluted tubules. Over 80% of the glomerulus filtrate is reabsorbed in proximal convoluted tubule. For example, in proximal portion of nephron, all of the glucose, amino acid, vitamins, hormones, and about 80% of sodium chloride and water are reabsorbed. Reabsorption in loop of Henle. The function of loop of Henle is to conserve water. For example, reabsorption of water. The wall of descending limb of loop of Henle is highly permeable to water. As a result, water is reabsorbed actively here, about 90%. Number B, reabsorption of solute. The wall of ascending limb of loop of Henle is impermeable to water and permeable for certain ion solute, that is sodium, chlorine, potassium, and other ions are reabsorbed actively here. Answer the counter current multiplier system. The exchange of solutes in water in loop of Henle of nephron, which maintain the concentration of ions in medulla, is called which contain the exchange of solute in waters. The exchange of solute the exchange of water the exchange of solutes in water in loop of Henle of nephron, which maintained the concentration of ions in medulla, is called counter current multiplier system. Number 3, reabsorption in distal convoluted tubule from ascending limb. The filtrate come to the distal convoluted tubule. The distal convoluted tubules have osmoregulatory role. The distal convoluted tubule have osmoregulatory role and also control from ascending limb. The filtrator came to the from ascending limb. The filtrator came to the distal convoluted tubule. The convoluted tubule have osmoregulatory role and also control blood pH by secretory hydrogen ion H plus. Urine formation. The filtrate is slightly hypotonic due to high concentration of water in distal convoluted tubule. By the action of hormones, the concentration of various salts are adjusted. After the adjustment of concentration of filtrate, then it became urine, which passed into the collecting duct. Number 4, reabsorption in collecting duct. The wall of collecting duct is impermeable for water and solute. However, the hormone plays important role in the reabsorption of water. For example, the role of ADH. When the concentration of water is sharp or decreases in body, then ADH is secreted by posterior pituitary gland, which increases the permeability of walls of collecting duct, and hence water is reabsorbed and the urine become concentrated. Number page answer the page 82. Page number 82. Page number 82. Number 3, tubular secretion definition. It is an active transport in which materials transfer are removed from peritubular capillaries to renal tubular lumen. It is an active transport in which materials transfers are removed from peritubular capillaries to renal tubular lumen. Why tubular secretion occurs? In tubular secretion process, only a few substances are secreted because these substances are present in great excess or are natural poisons. To remove these wastes or poison substances, the tubular secretion occurs. For example, most important substances secreted by tubular secretion are hydrogen ions, potassium ions, organic ions, and many drugs. Body pH, acid base balance. Hydrogen ion H plus secretion is important. hydrogen ions H plus secretion is important in acid base balance of the body pH. Acid base balance, hydrogen ion H plus secretion is important in acid base balance of the body. As a result, the pH of blood is regulated and homeostasis is maintained. The pressure filtration. Tubular reabsorption. The tubular secretion. सही शू जी. दादों सर दे collecting neck. दादों सर दे pelvic region. दादों सर दे H2O removing of H2O. सही शू. दादों सर 1 दे. दादों सर 2 दे. दादों सर 3 दे. बोर्ड दिलती पर पहले की दादों सर pressure filtration की गई. दादों सर tubular reabsorption की गई. सही शू. proximal convoluted tubule की. दादों सर convoluted distal convoluted tubule की दादों सर tubular secretion की गई. ट्यूबुलर सिक्रीशन मतलब ट्यूब तक सिक्रीशन की गई. सही शो.